Guys, I brought with me today, this is Tyler Brown. He's the offensive guard, defensive tackle, and sort of one of our anchors in our offensive and defensive lines. We do play guys both ways. We try to rotate, but all three of these guys will help us on both sides of the ball. This is Mason Stevenson. Mason's fullback, outside linebacker, rushed for close to 1,500 yards, had about 800 in the playoffs last year. And this is Jared Edwards. Jared plays tight end for us. He'll help us at defensive tackle also. He is committed to Memphis to play football in college. Like I said, we're gonna mix. Our guys are gonna play both sides of the ball. Now I'm a little different as far as the rotations. We're gonna keep our guys in on offense and try to rotate them on defense. Now my defensive coordinator Taylor Owenby back there, he's also assistant head coach. He doesn't really like that idea, I don't think, but. As far as time and purposes for us and what we do, I don't like switching backs in and out and things of that nature. So we're gonna rotate. Guys on the defensive side of the ball. We like to have 3 guys, 3 to 5 in there with our defensive linemen that we can rotate. 3 outside backers and then maybe 3 inside backers and maybe 5 or 6 DBs. We don't have a tremendous amount of depth. What'd you call your guys that eat stuff? ERWs. We got a lot of ERWs too. So we're going to end up playing probably 20 to 25 kids per ball game. That's about how we will do things. And that won't change from the way we've done it in the past. It's been about that same way. Now we do throw a few in on special teams that help us on special teams. On the offensive, defensive side of the ball, there's not going to be a whole lot of different kids in the lineup. We've got a lot of guys that can help on both sides of the ball. We are wing T, obviously. We've been dabbling a little bit with some other things. It's hard to replace a receiver like Noel Patterson, so we're going to be more of a 2 tight end, use our wings as receivers and move them around multiple formations and things of that nature. So we're mixing a little bit of power T, which that's even older than prehistoric. It fits our kids. We're going to do what fits our kids and gives us a chance to win ball games. We think that's a way for us to have a chance. And we can easily get into trips, all kinds of different formations. So we're not going to be sitting there in a 2 tight T or 2 tight double wing all night. We're going to mix it up. But defensively, we are a 3-4. We hadn't changed. We've been 3-4 since 1980. So Coach Oldie runs that 3-4-4, so he handles it completely. I don't fool with it. He does a great job with it. We do get a little bit of stack. We try to keep 2 high safeties as much as possible. Many spread teams as we see and things of that nature. Sometimes you got to do some things a little bit different, but we want to try to keep those 2 high safeties as much as possible. We've got 15 seniors. We are a very, very junior-heavy ball club. We've got 28 juniors that weigh very heavily in our lineups, but our 15 seniors, we've probably got 12 to 13 of those guys that are going to figure in and play a lot of football, plus a lot of those juniors will figure in. So we've got 2,000-yard rushers. Mason Stevenson was one. Cody Bice is another one. Cody's back also. I think he had around 1,200, 1,300 yards last year. Got obviously Jared back at tight end. He started for us for 3 years. We're a little bigger up front offensively than we've been in a long time. We have evolved a little bit. We've gone from a 4-point stance to a 3-point. So our big guys, it's a little harder on them getting that 4-point stance. So we're down in a 3-point a little bit this year. So that's called evolution in what we're doing. But, I think it gives our kids, again, what's going to give you kids the advantage. That's the main thing. And, we feel like that 3-point stance is going to give our big kids a little more advantage coming off the ball. I think that's about it. Anybody got any questions on anything? Healthy can maybe make another run at it. That depends on our team chemistry and how well these guys gel together, and how much it means to them. It certainly is. I mean, it's, you know, it's gonna help. My son Zach will be the quarterback. Our quarterbacks, we got 2 sophomores and 3 freshmen. So they're gonna hand the ball off a lot. But we will throw the ball. I feel confident with what we're doing, that we can throw the football. You gotta always be able to throw the ball and try to take advantage of what the defense is giving to us. So we will have the capability to throw the football, but you know, we gotta break in these young quarterbacks.
You mentioned gelling, bringing the group together. I mean, obviously we lost York. We know how he was thought of in that community. Close knit. Have you seen them rally around?
Well, I mean, it'd be hard for me to talk for coffee if we started on that. What a great kid and a great family. Just a shocking loss for our community. But, you know, our kids are kids. They loved him, but they're gonna play hard. You know, our kids are gonna show up every day and they're gonna play hard. It was, you know, sometimes things like that will gel your team. And hopefully that'll happen out of that disaster.
Talk about Lucas Patterson as a receiver. Talk about kind of you looking forward for a spark in the return game this year.
We've got several guys. You know, all these running backs we can pop back there as return guys. Now I don't know that they'll get to the level Noel was, but you know, we've placed a lot more emphasis on our special teams, even in the summer. You know, early in the summer, working special teams, trying to do some things out of it a little different. But we do have several of these running. Bias will help us you know, obviously the Simon kid will help us. Eddie Davis will help us. I mean, there's a lot of kids we can plug back there into the return specialists. We've tried to take the approach to, hey, we're going to do a better job up front with some of the things we're doing with blocking to try to help those guys a little bit. Anybody else, any questions? Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
All right. It was very tight, but Coach's poll has listed by narrow margin Ray County as pick number 1. Ooltewah pick number 2. Walker Valley pick number 3. Soddy and Cleveland are tied at 4. McMinn County 6. White County 7.